Hey YouTube, welcome back. It is Elsie from Life at 5.0. One of the things that I did for myself when I turned 50 and decided that this was the year that I was going to be, going on a different adventure, leaving my marriage and heading out onto something new, I decided that one of those things was going to be that I was going to sharpen my intuition. So I am a card reader. I have been doing this for almost a year, and I can say that as I'm reading more and more, my intuition is more and more on point. And sometimes I'm kind of excited about the accuracy of some of the readings. So with that said, I just want to let you know that today is a general collective reading. These are general readings and won't resonate with everyone. So if you log in to watch this video and you are an Aries, we are starting at the top of the chart, so we are doing a collective Aries reading today. It may not resonate with you, and if it does, that's good. And if parts of it resonate with you and others don't, please just don't take the things that that don't fall into place. Please don't try and make the reading fit. That's just going to frustrate you, because that part of the reading is probably for someone else. Could be that the whole reading is. Please don't give your power over to a reader on YouTube. Use your intuition as you're watching and take what resonates with you. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, then please take a look at the other readers on YouTube. There are so many amazing readers on YouTube, and really that's how I became inspired, is by watching my favorites, and we'll discuss my favorites at a later time. I always appreciate when you give me a like or a thumbs up, and it helps my channel grow. If you share my videos, it also helps my channel grow. So with that said, we're going to start with the reading today. It is for the collective Aries, and it is from April 11th to the 14th. So that would be from today across the weekend, and we'll see what the energies are saying. It's taken me a little bit to come onto YouTube to do these readings, because truthfully, I've just been intimidated by some of the amazing intuitive readers that are on YouTube. I've been watching for quite some time, over a year, and just listening and learning and watching, and some of them are just so incredible. So with that, I've been able to sharpen my intuition, and been practicing a lot, and looks like I've had some good responses. So here we go for the collective Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. I will do readings for love, and sometimes for work or money. I do not do health readings for the obvious reason. I'm not a doctor. And with that, I just would like to do a little bit of shuffling here. Today I'm using the Thelema Tarot. It's been one of my favorites for a little bit. And of course, I've been introduced to these tarot cards, over the last little while that I've been watching YouTube and watching others do their readings. And this deck really speaks to me. Sometimes when I'm watching TV, I will just shuffle this deck. And the other ones I have too. I have oracle decks, as you can see them here. Started to building a small collection. Oh, there's one, two. It is the Devil in reverse and the Two of Wands, and if that comes back out for Aries, then it's meant to be yours. So we'll do two more shuffles here. So that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing two, so that's what we're gonna do. I will timestamp this so you can just pass by all the stuff you don't want to hear and get directly to the reading. So there's two shuffles. What is going on for collective Aries? Right now, I'd like to call in the Archangel Michael, my guides and angels, to please help me to be a channel so I can read the cards for the highest good of Aries. Anyone under the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus, April the 11th to the 14th of 2019. Right. So what I will do is I will pull some cards. We will do the spread that I'm comfortable with, and then if I feel intuitively like there's anything that we have to clarify, I will do that as well. Ooh, good start. Starting out with the Strength card, Major Arcana. We're looking at Major Arcana, the Moon, in the reverse. Nine of Swords. Looks like there's been some sadness going on. But, you know, the sadness may be lifting here because we are in the reverse with the Moon. We are the Ace of Cups. And King of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is good. We've gone from the 9 to the 10. It looks like some of the pain that you've been going through is ready to be dropped. Look at that. You're opening up. Four of Pentacles, when it's reversed, is actually better than when it's upright because it means that you are opening up. Things aren't so close to the chest anymore. Eight of Wands. And the Emperor in the upright. There you are, showing up to your own reading, Aries. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So the first thing I see here then, we should probably check the bottom of the deck for the, we've got the Justice in the reverse. So it looks like the overall energy is not really ready to make a decision. Not really ready to make any important decisions, no contracts, no anything like that. So maybe just watch out for that. Don't make any heavy decisions right now. It looks like things are a little bit up in the air here for you though, Aries. Unfortunately, it looks like things have not been as happy as you would like to be. But the good thing is that the first card sort of controls the reading itself, and that first card is the Strength card. Sign of Leo, you are strong, and it looks like you have to be strong in order to be able to be dealing with everything that's going on here. We'll just go through and we'll talk about that. So it's good because the Strength card itself, being Major Arcana, is right next to the Moon, but the Moon is in reverse. So the Moon traditionally is usually not being able to see things that are far into the future. You'll see this person here is walking away into the distance, but they're walking away into the distance of the Moon. They're under the Moon, so they can't really see everything. Not everything is illuminated, and it looks like they're kind of walking into the darkness, not really knowing what is in the darkness. But just remember that, you know, in the darkness, in the moonlight, things can cast shadows, and, you know, not all things are as they appear. So, you know, for instance, a rabbit running through your backyard may cast a shadow of something that looks much bigger, perhaps scary even, but, you know, because things aren't illuminated, it looks scary. So just because you can't see what's in the future, don't be scared of it. The good thing is that came up in the reverse position, which means that you're coming out of this, and it's probably because your strength is up. Looks like there has been some sleepless nights, some anxiety, sadness. Sleepless nights. It looks to me, intuitively, I feel like you're trying to make a decision of some sort, or you are about to make a decision, just because it looks like the Moon is in the reverse. You're on your way to sunshine, which is good, but you need the strength because of this stuff that's going on. I don't think you're going to be willing to, not really into feeling the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups are emotion. Swords are air, and swords are also usually connected to communication. So it looks like maybe you're having a hard time communicating. You don't know what you should say in your communication. So it looks like you've come out of here. You do want to say something, but you're not sure what to say. It looks like you're really not into accepting any love communication. According to these two, emotions are, you know, that's a beautiful card. Emotions are coming out of that cup. Emotions are coming up everywhere, and it's overflowing, you know, but it looks like you're not ready for it just yet. Looks like there's still some pain and agony going on here. We have the King of Pentacles. Kings are usually decision makers, and it looks like maybe there's no decisions being made right here. This is an Earth card, so grounded Earth. It is a Taurus card. This one is of a water energy. This one is of an earth sign energy. It looks like you're not into making any decisions at this moment, which kind of speaks to this card as well. In this area here, you see that you're coming out of here and that your strength is connected to the king, but it looks like the king is not going to be making any decisions anytime soon. And it might be because you're just coming out of a lot of pain and agony. I see here the Ten of Swords. The good thing is, you went from a 9 to a 10. That's good after thinking about whether you're ready to accept a new love or a new start. Maybe you're not making any decisions right now, but it looks like you're healing. So you went from a 9 to a 10. Pretty soon you're going to be able to, looks like because it's in the reverse, you are going to be able to come out of that pain and sadness very soon. And once you do, you will be opening up. So the Four of Pentacles, when it's in the upright, it looks like when it's in the upright, I don't know if you can see this little girl here, but she is, you can see her cloak is kind of hiding what is in the box. She's got the key and she's opened it up and she's kind of keeping it hidden. You'll see that she's in an area here where there really is no one around, so it's kind of secret. She's keeping it quiet and secret. The good thing is that's come up in the reverse, and that means that maybe you're going to be ready soon to share whatever it is that you've been keeping close to the chest. It looks like you've had some agonizing moments here, Aries. So the Eight of Wands is usually love that is coming in fast. This was in, again, the reverse, so it looks like, that carries on right along with all of this stuff that's going on here. So it looks like in the past, you're in the recent past, it looks like you've had a lot of pain. Perhaps my intuition tells me that maybe it's family related, marriage or relationship related. I'm sorry that you've gone through that. It looks like it was really painful, but it looks like it's over, which is good, which could mean that either you've resolved it or that the relationship is done. It's broken. But I do know that with the Justice card that you really aren't making any hasty decisions here, which is probably a good idea at this point, just from what I'm seeing here. So the Eight of Wands is, it's usually, love arrows, or arrows are, the rods are usually action. It looks like it's in the reverse here. So, you're not ready to make a hasty decision. You are on your throne in your power, and you look pretty happy. This Emperor looks pretty confident. He's holding a globe in his left hand, it looks like, and he's holding a rod. So he's got his power, which is good. Looks like he might be a little defensive though. You can see down there that he does have a shield down there, and I wonder if that's ready to use or if it's already been used. Tells me that perhaps maybe a partnership is the thing that went wrong here. Because the Three of Pentacles is usually, a partnership, someone who's working and someone who's watching in admiration about the work that you're doing. So perhaps a partnership has broken down here. Like I said, though, the Emperor here looks pretty confident. Although the reading indicates that maybe there's been a lot of strife and sadness that's come here. And it looks like it's because of a partnership, perhaps, that broke up. I think I'm going to clarify a little bit here, if we can. I like the Rider-Waite, the smaller cards. Aries from April 11th to 14th. 2019. Some clarification, please, Spirit. Please clarify the moon. Why is the moon here for Aries from April 11th to the 14th? Pulling out here, and it has to do with some sort of emotions. The Knight of Cups is this isn't the quickest moving knight in the deck, but it is a knight that is moving and bringing in information about emotions, probably love, and the fact that this is in the reverse tells me that that perhaps that's what's going on here, that the perhaps there was a relationship that, you know, it looks like this cup is coming in, but the decision is not being made. So I'm feeling that you need the strength to make a decision about love. And I have a feeling that the other relationship you were in maybe broke down. There are two kings here, by the way. Well, no, he's not a king. He's an emperor. Sorry. There's only one king here. But yeah, to me, it does look like that you're trying to make a decision, perhaps, about emotion or about love. And let's ask about the Nine of Swords. What are you sad about? It's probably this relationship breaking down. But let's take a look here. There we go. What do we got here? Oh, we've got Justice in the upright. So you're looking for justice. We had it upside down here, but it looks like you're looking at justice. Oh, got some peekers here. Hang on a second. Flip things around. Sorry, guys. Hang on. All right, here we go. All right, no peekers. Good. Okay, so the Two of Cups, which is usually the union, the lovers, you know, usually a soulmate union, has come out here as well. To clarify that, yeah, it does look like there is, because it's in the reverse, you can tell that the strife has been over this relationship here, and it looks like you have in fact made a decision that it's broken, that it is going to stop. So I'm really sorry, Aries. It's not a great thing to happen, but you know what? With endings become new beginnings, and it looks like things are brightening up, getting closer to the end of the reading here. And don't forget your strength. You have what you need. You have the strength you need to get through it. So, you know, all things happen for a reason, and they're put in front of you either for your learning, usually for your learning. So, this relationship may be over, but it looks like there may be brighter things in your future. I'm just going to ask for clarification on the Ace of Cups in reverse. We'll find out why you're not. What's the deal here? Why are you not wanting a new start? You would think that after you would want a new start, after this relationship here broke down. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse. You're not moving anywhere. You're not really willing to take on anything more than you have. You may be overwhelmed, and that's probably what this is, feeling overwhelmed. Looks like you need some time in order for this to be able to work itself out, for you to have some healing time. Also came up is the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, and the Earth energy, and it is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, I mean, it's that energy. It could be someone who is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. So it looks like, I mean, you're single. That's what that is. You're single and you're available, and people are looking at you like you're beautiful. You're beautiful and you have it all. But it looks like you're not having it, though. You're not having it because I think you need to get through this stuff first before you're feeling like you want to be really desired by anyone else. You think you're just going to take some time for healing. Is what it looks like. I'd like to know what the Four of Pentacles reversed here is for, please, Spirit. Four of Pentacles reversed for Aries for April 11th to 14th, 2019. Can you please clarify the Four of Pentacles? Jumped right out. So yeah, it looks like the Four of Pentacles. It looks like that maybe, you know, that maybe there might be some messages being sent either to you or from you. Just know that you can flip the energy of this reading, because this is energy. It is not, you know, people and places, but it is energy. So it looks like a message can be coming through regarding passion, regarding some sort of action that you want to take after you've come out of the Four of Pentacles reversed, after you stop holding things so close to the chest. So maybe you're going to reach out to someone, or maybe someone's going to reach out to you. Just know that the rod that he's holding here, if you can see here, it is blooming. So it is the start of something new and something passionate, because the Page of Wands is a passionate action card. Messenger. This could be someone who's younger, someone who's older as well. Oops, I got another one here. One more. And it looks like, again, yeah, you're dropping your burdens. So whatever's been going on here, you have conquered the 10. 10 is the maximum. It looks like you're dropping your burdens. And I think that's why you're beginning to open up. It's been a heavy load. Those are heavy rods for you to be carrying. This guy looks like he's struggling. He's struggling, and he just wants to drop them. But if you notice the top, again, they are blooming. So whatever he has done here, he has done well. And he can now drop his burdens. And that's why it's come up in the reverse. Just want to see, whoops. Just want to see your 10 of Swords in reverse. What can you tell me, Spirit, about the 10 of Swords in reverse? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so it's thrown you for a loop a little bit. It looks like you're kind of done with the emotion part of it. I think you just want to be left alone at this point. There are still 2 cups behind this fellow here. It is a 5 of Cups, and it can mean that you just are sad at this point. You see that these 3 have been spilled out. The emotion is gone, but what you're not looking at here is that there are still 2 cups that are full. So it is good to, whenever you're ready, just, take a look at those 2 cups, because, there's still love there. There is. The good thing is that it is clarifying the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords is done. You can put down those swords now. You've gone through all the things that you need to go through. The last one I'm going to clarify here is the 3 of Pentacles. There we go, peeker. The 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the 6 of Pentacles. I think that in this partnership, if it's a work partnership or a love partnership, all you really want is to have reciprocity. You just want to be able to have, even give and take. And I don't blame you. That's what any of us wants, right? Even give and take. I see from this card that you are very generous, that you do give selflessly, and that you are kind. It tells me that you are kind and you do have a lot of love to give, but you're tired of people taking and taking from you, and it's time that you just are asking to have a little bit given back. Maybe one more for the 8 of Wands reversed. Just want to see what that's about. We can explain that a little bit more. Spirit, can you tell me what's going on with the 8 of Wands? Why is it here in this reading for our collective Aries from April the 11th to the 14th, 2019? Oops, too many. Maybe we'll just take one of those. And there we go. Yeah, it looks like you want some communication. You're not doing that right now. You just need to cool it, I think, and just go through this healing process here. Looks like it's been a kind of a time of strife for you. So what I usually like to do at this point is, just know that any decisions that you make can change. You have the power to change any of these with your agency. It doesn't have to go this way. Energies can change from day to day. So this is a reading up until the 15th, just over the weekend, sorry, the 14th. So, energies can change in that time. What I usually like to do right now is I like to ask Spirit if they can just let me know what the final outcome would be. Should everything stay exactly as is and this whole path is followed and you don't have to follow it, you have agency not to, what would be the outcome, the final outcome? You're going to have to pick a direction. 2 of Wands is about making a choice, going this way or that way. So once you've come out of the strife and sadness and you decide that you're strong enough to make decisions again, you're going to have to pick a direction. And I have a feeling that that's what these burdens have been. You just didn't know which direction to pick. But it's going to work out for the best for you. I got the Devil in reverse, and so that's always good to have the Devil in reverse, and that means that you don't feel stuck anymore, you don't feel trapped anymore, you don't feel stuck to any you don't feel like you're trapped or stuck or in any addictions, or you're taking care of your health, taking care of the things that need to be taken care of. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. I have a feeling, because we have a match set here, I have a feeling that probably you were dealing with an earth sign, either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The fact that these two are the same tells me that this was a marriage, and it looks like that's what's broken down here, and I'm really sorry for that. But just remember, with endings come new beginnings, and so this doesn't necessarily just have to be an ending, it can be a new beginning as well. Just gonna get one more card here. What do we got for time? Oh yeah, we got time. Good. Just got the Travelers. Denise Lynn, Sacred Travelers Oracle cards, and I really love it. Such great information in these cards, and I just find that they just give a good overall message. Maybe some advice for you while you're going through this hard time, Aries. Let's ask Spirit if we can have, how many cards should we pull, Spirit? No, I'm just hearing one. We're just going to do one. So we just need to shuffle and ask to please, for guides and angels and holders of the pure white light, to bless us that we can pull the right card, one that will be a blessing to the rest of this reading and give you some good information or advice to end off on this reading, which has been kind of hard. One more. There we go. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Isn't that awesome? Getting ready for new horizons. This looks like whomever is going on this trip or this journey, this new journey, they are prepared, which is good. It looks like there's all kinds of fresh fruit, bread, maybe some rice. It looks like whomever is going on this journey has really prepared really well. And I do see also that there is, it looks like a bluebird that is in the cage. So unfortunately, I don't know what that means, but I can see that that it's not only you that's going. It looks like maybe a group of people are breaking apart, and that could very well be part of the strife that you're feeling, that you knew if you made that decision to get ready for a new horizon that you'd be breaking apart, perhaps a family or friends, a group of friends. So so faraway places, just kind of give you the gist of what the book says for the faraway places card. Faraway places. Stop playing it safe. Get ready for new horizons and a change in your life. A journey is coming. It might be to foreign lands or faraway places, or may just be an inner shift that changes your destiny. It's all beneficial. Sometimes we can feel wobbled when we are in our own normal surroundings. However, you are safe and protected. Good fortune ensues. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know that part of the glory of the travel is stepping out of old habits. So take this time to step out of old habits. If you've got bad eating habits or any other habits you want to break, a new start is a really good time to start new habits. Old habits, stepping out of old habits, routines, and repetitiveness of life. So yeah, a change is good. It can feel daunting, yet in no small way your life is a spiritual voyage. Change is coming. Things are not as they seem. That might be what we're seeing here. You're sort of coming out of that. You are on a pilgrimage of the soul. Keep your metaphorical bag packed. Some unexpected experiences are ahead. Be ready for anything. The joy of travel is that you can begin to experience the everyday as if you are seeing it for the first time. Nothing should be taken for granted. What a really great card to end on. Get ready for new horizons. That's all I have for you today, Aries. I'm sorry it wasn't a little happier. I see that you're going through some hard times, but just check in again. It looks I'll be doing another reading on Monday next week, Monday or Tuesday, and we'll check in and see if any of this has changed and if you've made any new decisions. Thanks, Aries. If you so feel inclined, please hit the like button and share the video, just so I can start to build this channel for you and I can do more readings like this. Hope you're having a good evening. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night. Thank you. Bye.